What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to show you guys how rage baiting with Spider-Man equals free wins in ranked. And this concept is very straightforward. Your goal is to piss off one or more people on the other team and get them so mad that they basically throw the game and hand you a free W. So for this game right here, we started off on defense. What I wanted to do is get ahead of the team, get in the perfect spot, and wait for them to a position to where they can't see me, pick off who I want to rage bait first. In this case, typically, I'll pick a healer. I wanted to get the maximum rage bait that I could, so I wanted to pick a DPS. Typically, these are the people who have the ego. They're more confident in their skill. The easiest way to get an entire team mad is if the DPS aren't performing. There's a lot of people who are stuck playing healer or tank when they would prefer to DPS, so if someone tries to pick duelist and auto locks them and does bad, that's the easiest way to trigger a whole team. I saw Scarlet Witch. She's a really hard counter to Spider-Man, so I avoided that. I saw the Hela, instantly got her. That was a free kill right there using the symbiote. Gave me that opportunity. In this case, the team's not really paying much attention to her, so they're moving forward and they're pushing up. I'm just gonna heal up and wait for her to come back a second time. She's pretty far away from the squad, so I could take my time beating her, getting her to stagger. That's the major goal, is to separate her from the team. Another reason why I picked Hela is the fact that she is a very big Iron Man counter, and we have Iron Man. After that second death, now it seems like she's with the squad, because I think it was when I ended up getting killed off. So I come back, I end up focusing her. Well, she's already pretty low, so it was very easy to get that kill. You can see here, once again, she's sort of trying to get to that Iron Man. I end up eliminating her, separating her from the squad, but then I realized the entire squad got eliminated by my teammates, so I want to go back and hover above and wait patiently to try and separate her from the squad. So I pull up, instantly get the kill with the symbiote. That's the freest way to eliminate the squishies, and once I ended up doing that, the team obviously moved on. They went ahead and left her. She comes back again. She's staggered now. I tried to fight her. This is a losing fight. I get out of the situation. It's just not something that I want to continue fighting, because I'm just going to end up getting eliminated. And if you want to rage bait them, don't let them kill you, or they're going to start being a little more confident in themselves, and they're not going to get as mad. So you'll notice here that the rage bait is working because he's using all his cooldowns on me. He's trying his heart out to kill me. He flies up, circles around trying to look for me. When he doesn't find me, now he goes back into focusing my teammates, and that's the best opportunity for me to strike yet again. I got my cooldowns back. Now I can kill him, eliminate him instantly, and I now have my ult. Now I end up getting the health pack. I wait for him once again. I think maybe I should solo ult him. This will be a really good opportunity. Depending on how this fight goes, I'm gonna do that. He walks out unknowing that I'm right there. I go ahead and try to eliminate him. He was very easy to eliminate. He had a teammate, which is the Scarlet Witch. She traded me off, so no opportunity to ult there. Then I come back. Very easy with the movement from Spider-Man. She ends up reuniting with her squad. Now you can see here, because I'm not applying pressure, she's dealing a lot of damage to Iron Man. So if I left her unchecked, then she could actually turn this game around. So what I do, instantly eliminate her, and guess what? She is now back to the spawn once again. In this situation here, I waited out. I want to make sure that I can kill her easily by herself, because with the help of the Scarlet Witch, as you saw earlier, I got eliminated, and then he ults in the spawn. That's how you know you are now in their head, because if they're ulting in the spawn, wasting a perfectly overpowered ultimate good Hela ult, we didn't even have a Doctor Strange to counter that. The rage bait is working to perfection, and they are now pissed. Now I'm very happy that he used that ultimate, because this probably got the attention of some of his teammates. They're probably wondering, Hela, why are you ulting in the spawn? This could probably start some arguments with them in their voice chat, team chat, and that could work in our favor. So once again, I see him. He's back with the squad. I decide maybe it's time here to ult. I tried to ult, and I get caught behind the payload, and it failed completely. So I also failed my ult. I went ahead, got the health pack. I came back for a second time. He's now joined the fight, finally fighting everyone. The Venom takes quick care of him, and now he is back to the spawn once again. So he's not having a good time. I realize now that since we're in overtime, I don't need to chase that Hela anymore. I just need to clear this and make sure that we win the round. And with the help of my teammates, we end up doing that. And that was the first round now completed. Now, even my teammates, I guess they noticed what I was doing to him, and they gave me a little compliment. So when your team is actually happy with you playing Spider-Man, that's a big W, because typically Spider-Man will rage bait their own team instead of the other team. But now we take a look here at the squad that they're running. They definitely got him to switch off. So they probably had some sort of argument. They were talking talking to him in the chat, telling him, hey, go ahead, get off Hela. He went ahead and switched, and now he is Venom. Now I have to rethink my whole strategy because focusing a Venom is just not something that will work. The amount of health that he has, Spider-Man doesn't really do much damage, so it would be an L situation. So now I have to either just go for the backline like a typical Spider-Man game should go on, which I tried to do, and as you can see here, I got the rocket one shot and I failed, got eliminated, come back. I saw this guy one shot help the team out, and now I'm focusing backline again. Now the thing about this is you have to understand that they also pulled out Namor to try to counter me, so not only did he switch, but they also had some of the other DPS make some adjustments. We ended up actually getting some ults. We used those. Luna ended up using her ult to save the Venom. I realized that the whole team was dead. They only have one other healer, which was Rocket, and I want to make sure I take care of him. Now that Luna has used her ult, there's really no point in chasing her, so I'm going to go for him. His regens, pretty much bringing back the teammates, is definitely something that could hold us back because someone could just come back, especially a tank like Venom, come back to life, and that could ruin our experience. So I try to get rid of him because he wasn't letting me destroy it. I wait for him a second time. He puts it back in the same exact spot. I whiff pretty much every shot. Decide, you know what, let me just go ahead, use this ult that I got, and then now that I killed him, I'm running away. There is no more time for them. I see that there is a Luna behind the Venom, so now I'm going to focus her because if we get rid of her, it's going to be a very easy win for the rest of the team. So we got her, and then the team ended up winning. So that was a very, very quick W that we got by basically throwing their team in disarray. Pissing off one guy resulted in other people maybe either getting mad at the way that they performed, trying to get them to switch off, changing their comp entirely. In this case, it didn't work out for them. Sometimes they switch up the comp and it makes it a little bit more difficult and they actually counter you, but this time around, that was not the case. Unfortunately, I don't get MVP. That's typically how the strategy works. You're not really going to get too much MVP, especially while playing on Spider-Man. It makes the game a lot easier, especially if you're a Spider-Man main. This is a strategy that almost consistently works if you are actually targeting the right person and eliminating them. And then on top of that, sometimes it's actually very dramatic on the way that they react, whether they start arguing in the all chat, you have them throwing, some of them DC and leave the game. Things like that also happen often. So if you are playing a very good role and doing this, this is something that you can also use to rank up. And I'm going to document it. I'm going to try to have as many games up like this where I'm always showing what I did to irritate people, rage bait them, and make it an episode. So if you guys want to see more of this, definitely comment down below and hit that like. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys in this. So thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.